Well, hello, everybody.
What's going on tonight, everybody?
We made it.
Heck
Sorry
yeah.
for the long intro of music, but I was still punching in the tags and stuff in the description while we were going because we threw this together last second, right?
Yes, sir.
Because I was sitting there watching TV with the missus, and Shane had a nap. And what happens after you have a late evening nap?
I'm up all night.
That's right. That's right. We're going to be up. So, Shane.
Yes, sir.
We've been friends for a little while. We probably have different subscribers. Are you looking at the chat right now?
A little bit.
Let's see. John Chum. He was in here first. Cool guy. Cool channel. MAER Videos. I unsubscribed from MAER Videos a couple days ago. He's annoying. You know?
Getting just a little bit.
Just a little bit annoying, right? Yeah. Yeah. He keeps going live all the time. I don't know. Cool guy here. Heavy Meadow. He pops up and he chats with us. He's fun. You know Heavy?
Yeah, he lives like 40 minutes from me.
That is cool.
It is.
Cool. And like the name, I bet you he has a metal detector.
I'm pretty sure he does. He's got a couple cool things down there that he likes to do. So Nick and I taking on, we're going to head down there sometime this spring and drive him nuts and maybe even invite him up here a couple times.
I love collabs. I love seeing that. I love seeing everyone get together in the community. So that's right. We got 2 pineapples. Aloha from Hawaii. He's got an awesome live stream in which he's always showing what's going on with the volcanoes there. And if you would believe it, they got lava and they also got snow up on the Mount Aloha something or other. I don't know the name. So they got a little bit of everything.
I was talking to him in chat. I was the first time that I'd ever seen his name. Aloha, Mr. Pineapples.
Yeah, I met him via, we were at somewhere else in another live chat and instantly we became friends. I don't know. So you can tell who cool people are. I swear that. I don't know. Maybe some people just like everybody, but I got radar for good friends. Joe's here. Comic book community. Hey, Joe. Thanks for coming. That was fun at Tori's show. Hey, all those people getting a little bit rowdy. It was fun. It was fun. I'll probably get on there and do the same one day.
I'll be watching.
Yeah, totally. I'm Canadian, so recreational is A-OK in Canada, right?
See, yeah. I live in the state.
We have to erase all the old, what do you call it, stereotypes here, right? You know, the Canadian government has brainwashed you. Weed is okay. Everything is cool. It doesn't make people lazy. Okay, there we go. Pay your taxes. There we go. This was brought to you by the government of not Canada.
The state I live in. The state I live in it'll never be. It'll be the last state that's legalized, I'm sure.
And I don't get that because how can like Colorado and some places they're talking about small amounts of harder drugs now, aren't they? I think even going past the weed into personal use of other stuff, which I mean, whatever. They want the money in the state, I guess, tax money. Let's keep going.
That's what'll end up winning is tax dollars.
Tax dollars does it every time. Marky, my buddy. He's hailing from way far away. Is it New Zealand or Australia? I always keep forgetting that inside my brain. Marky will tell us in a minute in the chat.
Sweet.
But he is from the other side. We got Jay Steele's in here. Jensen, good to see you, buddy. Jay Steele's Adventure and Variety. General Dighole stopped in, our buddy from Austria, who has an amazing collection of Roman coins, medieval, and a lot of German stuff, too.
See, that's somebody else I'm not familiar with.
He was on my first show. He was one of my main headline guests. He has almost 9,000 subscribers. He's the real deal, dude.
Sweet.
That's right. And he also does like to dabble in the politics and stuff. I think he's a fan of American politics. He says right here, from Austria. There we go. Did I skip anyone? I don't think so. Let's keep going. We said Jay Steele. And Marky. Yeah, it is Australia. For Marky.
Got it.
He answered us. Yeah, so since we're on my channel, why don't you tell us about your channel? And then we'll go and we'll just see what the chat wants to talk about.
Absolutely. I'd say about 15 months ago. I was having a hard time getting to visit with my parents, and they're both getting elderly. So I started just making a few videos here and there and putting it out there. And then lo and behold, this community just kind of swoops you up and grabs you up and brings you right on in. And I started making friends and started watching. I mean, I always watched other guys that made videos, but then I started finding like the inner community, the inner workings, and then you start getting in with a different group of people. And then the next thing you know, people are wanting to watch your stuff, and you're making me thirsty.
Totally. And then they want to know who you are more.
And then you become friends.
Always who you are. You're metal detecting, right? That's not your actual at-home personality, right? So,
well, I live it. We go to work every day, and when we get off work, we think about when we can go and dig. So it's kind of more of a lifestyle now than it is anything. My family, my family at home is not really into it. My son and my wife, they could really care less what I do. But so then I got family here, and a lot of these people that I've met in here are fantastic. And then next thing you know, I wasn't really comfortable putting my face in front of the camera, and then all of a sudden I start talking to certain people, and then not only putting my face in front of the camera, but wanting to do live streams and actually get to know these people a little bit more. And I'm here to make friends. So.
Yeah. And I think for me, I think it was the same way. I was always the kind of person who never liked talking in front of the class, going through high school, didn't want to read in front of anyone, didn't want to be in a play. The only thing I did was musical instruments. Like I played guitar and I played saxophone. And then I was in 3 bands because I liked that. So I did the jazz band, concert band, and we had a garage grunge band, kind of like somewhere in the middle of Nirvana and Slayer, I would say, like the times.
Sounds like early 90s.
Early to mid to late 90s. Yeah, exactly. And then, but once I hit university, I had no time anymore. So all my musical, my music stuff went away. And I had to start talking to people because they do seminars and study groups and blah, blah, blah. And next thing you know, you have to like talk in front of and present things. So I got over it, and then I started Snapchatting with the kid, and Snapchat turned into YouTube. So that's my story. I probably told it before, and you wanted to share with family, and that's exactly why we were Snapchatting.
Right.
Was to share.
The other thing that I was going to mention was that I know there's not too many in here. I know there's some in here right now that I haven't met before, but I am pushing that 500 mark, and I would love a few more people to view my channel and give me some, me some. I love the criticism too, because it only makes you better, but I'm really close, and that's a number that I've been looking forward to hitting.
Your General Dighole, Jeff, I am making you blue. I notice you're not a moderator. Now you can post the link to your channel. I know some people here might not have even seen you in the first show. And Shane, I'm going to post your link unless you're already going to do it.
No, well, I can, but no, not with my phone.
I'll get it in the chat right now. Just let me do it. And so where was the last spot you were out detecting?
I went and did 2. We went on a clad rush over at the local park across right by where we work, and then I went out to an old house that it's actually a house now, but it was a cabin back in the 1860s that I've hammered before. Hydra Comics, what's up?
Thanks for coming, bud.
And then we hammered that out a little bit. I found a pretty cool little brooch. I probably the video I put out less than a week ago. But we hammered out some clad, and I set some goals this year, and I tied all my goals into a nice giveaway later on. So if you stay tuned, it's going to be hefty. It's not going to be for the faint of heart. Basically, each goal that I complete, I'm adding about $100 worth of prize for my one giveaway.
Is this true, Shane? Is this true?
No, I am. Southern Ohio is about 65 miles east of me. I am on the Kentucky-Indiana border. I'm dead in the middle between Cincinnati and Louisville, Kentucky, right on the Ohio River.
There you go. Yeah. Hey, Hydra, sorry I made you have to mention it. He wants a wrench here. Just let me.
Heck yeah.
And you guys, just when you share your link, share your main page. don't share a video, because then sometimes people pop out of the chat if they're on their phone. It takes them away and they're like, hey, why'd you do that, man? But otherwise, yeah, no Hydra, you can share. Definitely. Yeah, and I think for me, my last time out too is the same. From everything around here is mostly just I'm clad hunting, and I'm hoping to find jewelry or bling. I'll take that. I never did get onto, I thought I was in 100-year-old park, but it was more like a park that was done in the late 60s and stuff. So I found like a 68 and a 69. Date range was the latest coins out of there. So I need to do better with my research, and I need to get better spots so I can suck up that silver, as we like to say.
I don't know how Canada's resources are to find historic stuff. So
there's lots, probably.
Historic MapWorks is one that we use here, and then we also use GIS mapping that gives us property owners. That's how we find out who owns certain lots, and it's very important because we like to do a lot of farm fields. What's up, MD Melbourne?
That's the whole thing, is there's so much field around here, but to know where the old farmhouses were smack dab in those fields. And I've been driving around the country with friends and found some, where you can just see there's the last bit of the roof standing in that with grass growing up around it. Like she's rotted right down into the ground. And so I think going around those, but they're like plowed, like they've been working those fields around those. So everything's going to be chopped and mixed. And I don't know, but I haven't done it. That's what my rant was leading to. I had not done the field.
Like
Ranch City is right. Oh, sorry. You go.
1860 Southern style, like a plantation style home. That's going to be our next one, and we've been dying for a week and a half to get back out, and it's the snow hit and it got really cold, so we don't like to be wet. We don't mind being cold, but we don't want to be cold and wet at the same time. So I've been itchy this weekend, haven't had nothing much to do. That's why I've been pushing your buttons about getting on here tonight.
Yeah, I like doing this, and I have my multi-person show that's a daytime show on Sunday, and the reason I bring on 3 at once is because I want to get people through there. I don't have my whole life to interview one person a week, right? But these late night intimate chatteroonies, that's always fun, right? To throw in these extra ones. And I don't really care. Look at the cool people that show up. TK, the next Batman. He's the next Batman. He's in the running, man. He's going to take over.
It's another channel I'm not familiar with. What's up, TK?
Yeah, TK's in the comic book community, and he also does a lot of TV, movie following type reviews, especially to do with Batman.
Yeah, see, the comic book community, that's another one that I could really find myself getting lost in, just because I like to go find diamonds in the rough and going through all these, old thrift stores and seeing what you can find turned up in boxes and stuff. I could get drawn into that too. I think it's our nature as treasure hunters.
There you go, TK. I added you as moderator, so share the Bat Cave for everyone. It makes it easier if I don't have to do it. I can just keep chatting. But if anyone needs me to share their link, just say it in the chat. I'm an expert. I moderate for lots of people. I get really close to the camera when I'm talking too sometimes. Darren, thanks for coming in. Fellow Canadian. He's actually on the same side of the country, but he's one province over. Yeah, man, Marky's out there. He's got his gold monster detector, and he's looking for nuggets. If you want to see some action in Australia, definitely drop Marky a sub. So what machine are you using, Shane?
I primarily play with a Note to Impact. It came out a few years ago.
Yeah.
And it's a pretty solid machine. Some people think it's a little too chattery, but I correspond that with the depth. And then I use a Simplex as a backup machine, and I also take a Simplex to loan out to homeowners and people that are, in case somebody else is interested, because inevitably we want to share our hobby. We want to get more people interested in it, and we want to promote, good practices within the hobby.
Yeah, and that's the thing. You don't want people just going out and making a fool of all the rest of us who've been doing this for years and are doing it right, just because they go out on their first day and destroy a whole park with a pickaxe or something, like, and people ask me why I'm not detecting in the snow. And I think that a lot of American people who are further south, they get that idea that the ground, it only freezes a little bit and you can pick past that upper layer. But in Canada, it's been below minus 10 Celsius, which is whatever. We're minus 20 now. It's minus 4 Fahrenheit. Anyway, the ground is frozen like 2, 3, 4. You keep going down. It's frozen. Like it penetrates the frost way down. It makes your basement of your house make snapping noises as the ice gets deeper. Your house pops and snaps as it squeezes on the basement even. And everything is kind of, and so, no, after a certain point, I don't dig in the winter, and especially not in a park, because how do you put the grass back?
Oh, you probably couldn't, not in those conditions.
Yeah, it's a little. I not. So yeah, maybe the first few days of winter for sure, but after that, like we are done for, unless you're just going snow detecting. Because I think some people go to parking lots and stuff and try to find people's change and keys, getting in and out of cars. You could do that,
Nah.
Yeah, exactly.
The farm fields in the woods as much as we can in the winter. I mean, we did do a couple yards already, but what we dug out, we could chip out a nice plug on top and keep it and put it right back down. We didn't tear anything up, but our area was devastated 20 years ago. You need a Jello basement foundation. That's funny.
Hey, as long as it's waterproof, that's the most important thing here. And my neighborhood's built on a swamp, I think, too.
Yeah, our area, we had a lot of really bad detectorists go through here the last 30 years, and it's made it really rough for us to build confidence in people.
Builders, you're saying home builders?
No, I mean, it's like a lot of times when we'll talk to people, they already have a bad taste in their mouth because of somebody that dug there 15 years ago, left holes in their yard or whatnot.
I see what you're talking. I thought you were talking about something totally different.
No, you're dependent on the kindness of others most of the time, unless you have a lot of public, land that's worth hunting, and so you have to learn to deal with people, and then we just come from an area that Nick and I we see it all the time where people have had bad experiences, and you have to earn that trust, and so to get a few permissions here and there is the big thing that we're into.
Yeah. And you score a $200 comic for $1. That's an investment. Nice.
That's a win.
And I see everyone's dropping TK some love in the Batcave. Let's do that. He said he's getting people back. I've seen a new person in the chat. So let's take 1 second. Man,
right
the
on.
messages went by, and it's digging it back. Thanks for coming. Another one of our metal detecting buddies.
Yeah, I think he said earlier that he had already subbed me, so I appreciate that. I am not sure if I've gotten you.
Yeah, and there's so many of us. Oh, yeah, that's true. I was saying that. I know Flippa got a huge nugget wherever Flippa's at, but Marky's going to bang one too. He's going to bag a big one. That's what I think. None of those little clicking plinkers or clickers or whatever. He's going to get a real nugget.
I'm definitely interested in seeing some of them big nuggets being pulled.
Yeah, Darren is a coin roll hunter. He is kind of a musician, kind of a singer, kind of a voice man, a man of many talents. Thanks for coming, Darren. I know I already said once, but I might as well let people know. That's what he's saying. He doesn't detect, but he does other stuff. And I had a thought there. Oh, yeah. Let's get digging in at Back's link then.
Yeah, I just got him, and I got him brought up on another page here, and I'm going to watch him when we get done tonight.
There we go. Got it. I'll just pop the link in the chat. Unless someone's going to beat me to it, you never know. So you're using the Nocta. That's cool. I am myself curious of buying a Nocta. Like I wanted to get, how do you choose between Garrett, Mind Lab, Nocta? XP. How do you choose between the 4 big baddies, right?
I think it's all about preference, and a lot of it has to do with sound. Like, I think
I've
Mind
never had
Labs are fantastic machines. I don't like the fluty sounds that they make. The Garrett has that kind of belly tone, and I am not really big on it. I like the Fisher. I like the Nocta. Um, I'm really curious about the Deus.
See, the reason you like Fisher, and that's funny you say Fisher, and Technetics is right in the boat as with
Yep.
Fisher and Nocta, is they all make that same, as I like to refer to it as the squeaky duck or the squonky duck kind of wah, wah sound. Don't you agree there? It's kind of like, and the same thing with, shoot, I can't think of it now. Almost with the Deus too. You know, they make that as you're going over stuff, you know?
And I've got different. My Impact has like 9 or 10 different modes, and I can make it sound however I want.
Oh, see, I always hear what they. Oh, and especially the Simplex is really quacky.
Yeah, now see, that one's pretty stationary. The tones are pretty much the same in the couple modes that you've got to detect in. But for $250, it's a very deep, phenomenal machine if you're just getting started and you don't want to invest a lot.
Yeah, well, that's the point of Simplex exactly, is to get you into the hobby. I think when you say you didn't like the sound from Mind Lab, I thought the Mind Lab is the one that has the real musical sound to it.
It's fluty. That's how I describe it. It sounds kind of
fluty or musical, whatever you want to say. And I'm curious about, I don't know, when I watch people hunt with it, they never say how many tones they're using. You know, if they're using the 4, the 3, the 5, or the 99, whatever it is, right? Like, but
I would be more partial to the 99 or the 5 or 99.
Yeah, because the tone just keeps changing as far as you're along the scale, right? From low to high, right? And so you can hunt based on the sound without looking at the numbers that way is the idea, isn't it?
To me, it is. I'm a sound hunter anyway. I lower my iron tones down so that the iron grunts kind of quietly in my ear so that I can still hear it when it's there. And then I know to pick between it. But I'm listening for tone. I'm not looking at VDI most of the time.
MD Melbourne, we got to get your link in the chat. People are asking for it.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, detectors definitely find nails in the floor. My detector also finds the rebar in my garage floor pad here. I can track where the rebars are in the concrete. There's a lot of things you can actually, property pins. You don't always have to be finding coins. There's a lot of stuff you could use a metal detector for.
The first time I ever picked up a metal detector was with one of my first jobs was working for a surveyor and looking for what they call benchmarks out in the woods for.
I'll get you, Melbourne. I'll get you right now, buddy. Keep going. Sorry, I interrupted you.
No worries. I started out. We were out hunting benchmarks. I worked for a bridge building company, and that was the surveyor. I had to carry the pole and dig holes and stuff, but he kept sending me out to look for the benchmark. He said, "Hey, it's over here in this area. Take this little metal detector out here." And I'd had one when I was a little kid, but I was the first time that I picked one up in a long time, and I was like, "Man, this is kind of fun," because I was out there. I actually found a couple coins. This was like I don't even want to say what year it was. It was in the early 90s at some point. Yeah. And it kind of got my brain back in the mode. And then I had kids, and then all of a sudden, as my kids start growing, I have more time. Wow, nice.
Yeah, and that's the thing. See, your kids are giving you more time, and the same thing. My older girl got old enough that she could actually swing the metal detector. Because like a little girl's arm is like a spaghetti noodle. It can't do very much. And so finally, though, she took it out, and she did like a quarter of the small playground sand here before she got tired. Right? I have a full-on sidekick now for next year. She's rip roaring to go. So yeah, but before when they're little, you have to do all that stuff with your kids or whatever. Man, I just yanked my camera.
No worries.
The kid stuff.
And now that Nocta makes a pretty good little kids machine, and the Go Finds for Mind Lab are really nice. Nick just bought one for his little boy, and it's fantastic, and it's very light.
Yeah, there's MD Melbourne. I already threw him in there. Yeah, and that's the thing. Now that they're making these fully functional kid-size machines, or the ultra compact like backpack Go Finds from Mind Lab, you can get your darn whole family in there. And then they can't say that you're ditching them to go metal detecting because you bring them all along, right?
Yeah, they won't go with me.
We're done.
I would have
Hey,
to pay
Tracy.
him. What's up, Finding Goodies? Hey,
It's getting
guys.
late. He's going to bed. And yeah, that's the point of this live stream. We're insomniacs. We started late on purpose tonight. That's
Hey.
right. Second time we're doing this. I did one was supposed to be with Adventures with Goat, but he didn't make it. He fell asleep before we got to the start time. I told him that camo recliner is too comfortable.
Yeah, he looks awful comfortable in that house.
Yeah. Oh, look at this. I seen a nice message and then the chat moved. Thanks, digging it back. You know, lots of people like to always be like, subscribe to my channel and hit the like button and stuff. I like it better when other people say it for me. That's solid. You know, we all know, or you all know I want you to, right? That should be like, that's the given. And I feel like sometimes it's like treating your subscribers like idiots as you constantly say, subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. And you guys are out there, I already am. I already am. But the liking thing, I truly appreciate it. YouTube does something with it, Shane. What does YouTube do with likes? What do they do?
I think the more likes you get, the further up you bump up on the list of when do your random videos that you go to watch. I'm pretty sure it's something to do with that. So I know that the like button is very important.
Now, does it affect only the individual doing the likes? If they're always giving you a thumbs up, are they going to pop up as a notification for you more?
I think it affects you as in your videos. So if you get 150 likes on this video, it bumps you up on the list of people that have you subscribed, like on their random list, because I get a list, like a playlist that shows up that shows me all the people that are coming up, and then how you set up your account. I mean, you got to set your tags and everything correctly to kind of get more people to see what you've got coming up. But the more likes your videos get, the higher up it goes in that genre.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly all these, to get the random people that truly not subscribe to you. So to actually have people in here. So I was like, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and have it mean something. I have to have my title, my description, and my tags all in line with each other, right? And then YouTube might suggest my video out to someone who's liked similar content. I think, right? That's where the likes come in too, right? If someone else is liking a lot of similar content, you might get suggested if you have a lot of likes yourself. I don't know.
Just wait till you get a video that is picked up by their algorithm, and it makes you suggested. Next thing you know, one day you're going from, I get 47 views on a video till you get one that pops up to 700-800, and you have no idea why, and then you find out it's because they bumped you up on the list, and that's only happened like one time for me.
See, and that's lucky. See, I don't think I've ever had that happen for a video where one did amazingly better than other ones. And if only, say, maybe my Halloween videos, because they get the support of the town, I put it onto the town. The one guy who does the town website put my video, URL embedded it on the town website. And I also put it in the Facebook group for the town. So then it got 1,100 fucking views almost, or whatever, in a week. And I normally only get 200 or 300. So
yeah, right.
But that was just because of promoting. So yeah, right. Imagine YouTube promoted your channel. Wouldn't that be nice if YouTube promoted you?
Whoa. Yeah, I mean, you got to do something good. Hey, Luke Outdoors.
That's totally cool. You stopped in, dude. I've seen him in other chats. Totally.
Well, I think this late night crowd is I've seen more different channels that I don't normally come across.
Yeah, and Luke Duke, I made you blue. If you can't share your link, let me know. I'll share it for you. Yeah, because I see Luke Duke around. I believe it's some of the coin hunting circles and stuff too, I think. But I know I've said hi to him multiple times for sure. We subscribe to each other. Darn righties.
Hey, he's pushing 400.
Yeah, man. Luke Duke's a good channel. Everyone's coming in saying hi to each other. I love that. Everyone's being friends. Yeah. So totally cool. Like you're saying, how you see different people at different times of the day. And that's why I started wanting to go, we're all battling over daytime live slots in the metal detecting circles, who's got the best time on Saturday, Sunday, whatever. But, after 7 p.m., 8 p.m., it pretty much dries up, right?
Yeah, I noticed that here lately. I did. I think I've done 2 at night, and they've both been fairly decent for just running an hour and trying to get used to the format and dealing with people. I tried one early this morning and with a lot less success, but I did get a couple of the other people that watch my videos that I don't normally get a chance to talk to, so that was kind of cool too.
Yeah, and I find it's, you want to, like, I've had, what do you call it, Grant he's in Indonesia. How do I get more Americans to see? What's the right time to do my premiere so that the Americans will see it? And then he's like, but wait, that cuts out all my Australian friends, right? And that's the problem. So you can't always have everyone at your live or your premiere. You can't include the whole world, and YouTube is unfortunately global, right? So you're always, time of the day, you're always going to see a different crowd.
Yeah, I always, the goal of mine is I always try anything that's metal detecting. I try to drop my video at on Monday nights at around 9 p.m. Eastern time. That usually is able to get most of the East Coast before they go to bed, most of the West Coast, after they've had dinner and such, that of the people that I get in here, and then it's just hit or miss which foreigners show up for that. Also, I wanted to mention that I had a problem with my channel. I think I got flagged for something with child viewers, and I had a lot of people that have been commenting lately that my notification bell has been grayed out. The only way we found to fix that, I put in with YouTube to try to get it straightened out, but the only way we found to fix that was to unsub and resub, and I don't know what happened.
Oh, that's so weird, hey? Yeah.
I can't. Yeah, it's like, it's hard enough growing as is, and then you get kind of hit with something like that where your notifications aren't going out, so nobody knows that your videos are coming out.
Yeah, no, it's exactly it. And I'm pretty sure, flagged as a spam channel myself, because they're trying to deal with spammy channels on YouTube. And because of that, a bunch of my comments were all going into comment limbo. Like, not into the box where people say held for review, and you can find them, like where they completely disappear. And then I'm getting all these people all of a sudden were replying to my comments 3 or 4 weeks later saying the comment had just appeared. So all of a sudden my channel was released from spammer limbo, and all these comments on people's channels were then released to them. So
wow.
I know. And I had no idea something that crazy, but person after person told me, I don't know why I didn't get this comment for 3 weeks, Marlon. I don't know why I didn't get this comment for 4 weeks. Like, it's crazy.
I don't mind. I don't think I mind them doing anything with what they do with their with YouTube per se. But if they're going to do something to your channel, you should at least get an email notification to let you know, hey, you're under review for this. I mean, or that we're putting you on probation for this for X amount of time, just so that you're not sitting here going, hey, what did I do wrong? I think they ought to give you some indication.
Yeah, Finding Goodies 2 is their second account. There's 2 of them on the channel, so they each have an account so they can go to live streams and chat separately. But yeah,
I didn't realize that.
Yeah, so Finding Goodies is the main channel. Finding Goodies 2 is Tracy, and Jose will use the other account, Finding Goodies, I think, when they're both there at the same time.
Dude, some of the bottles that they have on their
everything from antique bottles, insulators, stuff they find at antique shops. Like, these guys, if you like curio kind of old stuff and anything that's going to make someone be like, ooh, where'd you get that? That's what
they would love my area. The next town over for me is it's a very artsy, historic type town, and there is all kinds of antique malls.
Yeah. See, I know I was saying Jeff is political. Look at that. There you go. You can get yourself in trouble with YouTube for being too political too, all over the place. Yeah.
Yeah. That's a shame that because that, you have a certain political affiliation that you get censored.
Yeah. And same thing. You get a notification, you click on it and nothing's there. Exactly. Because YouTube changed its mind. Maybe I don't want you to know what happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, nice, right here. Couldn't even hit him up for $5. Hey, damn it, YouTube! You can't even let me hit up a friend for $5. Ugh.
Come on, homie. Next time I'm down there, I'll stop by and give you a 5 spot.
That's somebody. Damn it, YouTube! I just wanted to ask a friend for $5.
Just need to borrow some money.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, General's a good guy. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, sometimes. But we got to get out of this rut. Talking about how much YouTube sucks,
Oh,
I call that a rut. Let's get
yeah.
away from it. Let's talk about something else. The tough question rolling in.
Hey, I live in Kentucky, but I live right on the Ohio River. So there's 2 bridges that take me straight to Indiana, and I work and I do most of my digging in Indiana.
There we go. Indiana. Cool. So technically not in Ohio, hey?
Nope, it's just the Ohio River runs from right around Pittsburgh to the Mississippi. So it goes through Ohio, Indiana, Kentucky, West Virginia, Illinois, yada, yada, yada. Where's
Totally.
Luke Duke at?
Does Luke Duke know heavy metal or heavy metal? Did I say metal again? Man, I'm metal. I'm totally a metalhead. Heavy metal. I like heavy metal. Grew up on heavy metal.
Heck yeah.
That movie was well drawn, I like to say.
I love the cartoon. It was absolutely amazing.
Yeah. Oh, totally.
I was sitting here I was kind of looking over the scrolling over Luke's front page really fast, and the area looks very, very familiar. So it looks like he's fairly close to us. So
yeah, you guys could all probably go on a big old hunt, hey?
I'm gonna get to go with I'm gonna get to dig with Kay from Kay's Digging It this spring. She lives She lives right next to my in-laws in Texas. That's the one thing I learned this morning. So she lives like within 10 minutes of my in-laws. So I've already gave her some contact information. I'm going to go hang out with her for a day. She's one of them that's been there since the very beginning. You want to talk about somebody that would be interesting for you to nail down for your show is if you could get Kay and Mama's Gone Detecting to pop in there and because I'm telling you what, they find all these channels, diamonds in the rough, and you hear them talking. They know every single YouTuber out there.
They know Brenda, especially. Yeah, for sure. Mama's Gone Detecting. I don't know how much they like to do live shows, though.
I think it would be fantastic to get one nailed down, though. I think that
for Valentine's Day, we're doing a Digette special. So we're going to be doing all these ladies in metal detecting. Me and Tripwire already have Nancy and Digging with Deej. Ambient Girl digs. I always say Nancy. Like everyone knows who Nancy is. Right. Yeah, Ambient Girl and Digging with Deej. But I should ask Kay and I should ask some of these other ones to come on too. Tripwire is trying to get us Digging Brit from Britain, and I think also Relic Recoverist. And she's more well known now as Crazy Lamp Lady.
Yeah, because she hasn't been doing many metal detecting videos, I don't think.
Well, she was huge doing it for years. Like I think it got to a certain point for her, and then when she got into her what's Lamp Lady is antiques and stuff, right?
Thrift store shopping. Yeah,
and it took off even more. And so, what's more fun than pulling old junk out of the ground? It's pulling old junk out of thrift shops and getting rich doing it. So,
well, if I might make a suggestion, I would for that episode, I would try to get Rebecca from Messy Hole.
Oh, see Messy Hole. There we go. Yeah, she's friends with the New Hampshire crew or something in there.
Yeah, she is very personable. I'm sure she would be more than willing to help out. That's going to be a cool episode. I didn't even think about having a ladies dig. That's awesome.
Yeah, like I don't know how many we can get through in one show or whatever, but we were just going to have all lady guests on Valentine's Day, and my sidekick, who is a girl, Rory, will be sitting in on the show with me because that's her birthday. February 14th is my kid's birthday, so she's cursed for the rest of her life that her boyfriend or husband will be combining her birthday and Valentine's Day, much to her dismay, right?
Well, I think that should make for a really good gift, right?
Yeah, but girls like to be pampered on 2 separate days, I think I don't know. But we'll see. She'll just have to get one really nice present for her birthday and Valentine's Day in the future. But we won't worry about that. She's only 7. We have to find a nice a nice, rich, well-to-do gentleman that's going to buy me lots of nice cars when I'm a grandpa.
Oh, well, that works. Somebody to take care of me. That'd be great.
Yeah. We'll need to appreciate Grandpa for his awesomeness with high-performance vehicles. That's what I'm gonna say.
I'm
Grandpa,
hoping for the same thing.
yeah. Grandpa needs a new Lamborghini. Let's go.
That you can only drive so many months out of the year in Canada.
Oh no, Lambos have all-wheel drive. You ever see the Alberta idiots that got some? Oh yeah, okay. There's a few rich people in Alberta that were rocking the all-wheel drive.
I don't think I'm ever going to be a rich guy. So
no, man, I'll settle for trying to be a medium guy at some point. You know, fuck.
I accept my
under my mortgage ever. That's the one thing. Getting out from your mortgage. Now we're getting into another horrible topic: paying for your house.
Getting close.
Yeah, I've been paying here for a decade, so probably another 10 to go, but it's the way it is.
I'm right there with you.
Hey, right on. You know, I totally forgot to click on the chat here. Lots of history indeed.
Yes, sir. That's
and Shane, you focus on it too on your channel?
I focus on on metallic history, but the Native American stuff around here is phenomenal. I've got a couple spots that I can go that it's pretty prevalent. We actually did an archaeological dig at my business, and we found quite a bit. And you might have to give me 30 seconds because I've got to go do something really fast.
Oh yeah, you go take care of your dog.
Yeah, he's getting pissy.
So Hydroponics says Texas is the best, and I always like to refer to Alberta, the province I live in Canada, as the Texas of Canada or the Tennessee of Canada. It's pretty close. Tennessee's cool too. But here, yeah, we gone country. We gone everything. We have the guns. We have the oil. It's pretty much the Texas of Canada. Let's keep on going through here. Numismaniac. Edmonton buddy. Thanks for coming. He's a fellow Texan of Canada, hailing from the capital city, Edmonton, Alberta. Not capital of Canada, but the provincial capital. Still a capital, nonetheless. Almost happy birthday for you, Hydroponics. That's awesome. Ladies' night on a metal detecting channel. Can you believe it? I can't. When we had the idea, it was too good. And it was Tripwire's idea. And Tripwire is straight up metal detecting. His channel's in the description. He's my co-host. Numismaniac, let's get your link in the chat. Everyone here is making friends with each other today and appreciates the extra numbers in their family, for sure. Captain Comics just slid in the door. Ahoy, mates and mermaids. Captain on deck, everybody. Captain on deck. Look lively. That's right.
I really dig this. Some of these comic books. I've watched some of the shows after you mentioned the community to me the other day, and I kind of thumbed through a little bit. I think it's something else I could get into watching. I watch enough channels, but I can squeak some more in for sure.
Yeah, hey, that's funny right here. 97, just in time to retire comfortably when your mortgage is done. Yeah,
that's why
the comic book community can keep me constantly entertained because they're always fun to hang out with, and they always have amazing stuff to show off. They're always hunting their treasure. Comic books are treasure, just like your coins and my coins that come out of the ground, or an old axe head is treasure. Comic books are the exact same way, and it can be copper wire out of a dishwasher. You know, I say that you could be a scrapper. Scrappers, they're dealing with treasure too. And what else do we have? Oh, I can't even think of it now. But anyway, let's move on. Let's go through the chat. Keep going. So, oh yeah, we got to get one more sub to 770. Look at that's a positive message there. Look at that. Captain Comics is happy to be here. There, I caught up to the chat. There, I don't feel so bad anymore. Perfect. Hate falling behind. But I have a list there at the end of my outro video that thanks everyone, and that says you're all in the family no matter what your treasure is. You know, as long as you're going out and hunting it, You're a treasure hunter, dude. Comic books, you're still a treasure hunter. You're doing it. Okay, let's get Captain Comics link here.
See, I know I've watched some of Hydra's. I will definitely check him out as well. Yeah, this is not so bad. I was really debating what I was going to do with my weekend that I couldn't dig, and this is going to fill a nice void in my night here tonight, because I when I can't go out and expend my energy, I get insomnia.
There we go, guys. Everybody show love for Captain Comics.
Heck yeah.
Definitely nice of him to pop in, and I see him all the time in the chats. He's a very active member of the YouTube community, has his own live show. And I love it because you know what they talk about on Captain Comics live show, guys? They talk about Sturgis Biker Rally campground stories, because I believe Captain Comics is the captain of a campground where they have these type of biker bashes stay and stuff, I think. I've never been to Sturgis myself, but I know Captain has awesome stories on his channel. When they do Hangouts, SL Oliver, friend in from Asia, I believe.
Hello, SL Oliver Studio. Hello.
SL Oliver. Yeah. And she sings, I believe. She sings. There's Tori. And Tori, I believe, has worked with the captain at said biker style hangout campground stuff. He was telling stories. I don't know the full story. Maybe it's a normal campground part of the year. But otherwise, they got some wild stuff going on. Thanks for coming, Tori.
What's up, Tori?
I
jumped in your stream a little bit earlier today. It was interesting, to say the least.
This is Ohio River Shane. I invited him to come see the Cannabis and Comics on Tori's channel, guys. Let's get her link in the chat. There we go.
Definitely found a way to entertain me for a good while tonight. That's for sure.
Yeah. Here, I'll drop a link for our friends from, I don't know what part of Asia. I'm just going to say Asia. They can put it in the chat if they want to tell us where they're from, but it's not mandatory. Here we go. Got the link. You ever been to Asia? You ever leave the States yourself, Shane? You ever tour the world?
No, sir. I've been to Mexico one time, and I have. Other than that, I have been to some of the extreme states, but no worldwide travels for me.
Yeah, I've done Cuba and I've done Mexico, and a little bit of the States. When I was a kid, my parents liked taking us camping, road tripping. You know, we'd put the camper on the back of the truck. So I've been around the States. I've seen the Grand Canyon, and I've seen Old Faithful in Yellowstone National Park too. But I was a wee child at the time, so.
Heck yeah. Hey, just real quick, I want to thank Dimebag Darren and Marky for giving me a sub. I appreciate that very much.
Oh, totally. And they're both fun guys too, man. Both fun. Luke wants to go bottle digging. Everybody in the community loves bottle digging. There's just something about digging up old bottles. I don't know why.
I have not found a good bottle dump here. That we found one, and it's not really that great. But I would love to find a good bottle dump to go just sit and dig out the ground for a couple days.
Awesome, you made it. Yeah, you know, and that's the thing. When you find that spot, you know, and it's usually rich with it because they've been putting bottles there. There was no recycle program. They were putting bottles there for years and years. Totally. Too cold out right now. Agreed. We're like -4 Fahrenheit here in Alberta. I'm on the negative side of the F scale. Holy F, it's cold. I think when you hit that side. No problem on the shout out. She does have a couple new singing videos out. It might not be your favorite, but you know what? SL Oliver does support your channel if you support them. So that is a good thing. And I like it when people support you back. See how to find a bottle. I think they use a probe and you gently poke as you go, right? Like when you're searching for the area of a bottle dump, if you know there's an old dump, is it probing? Is that the way guys find stuff? Or are you looking for surface finds?
Well, in our area, the one place that we've got to go, once we find glass on the surface and we know that there's bottle, then we start slowly chipping away the dirt and digging around them, because glass, of course, in the ground might be under tension and it'll break real easy. And then, but once they start coming out of the ground, the whole area is full of them. But as soon as you find the one, then you start probing and breaking the ground up around it, and then hopefully there's more. I've not found a
spectacular one, but in the summer you're not worried about frozen as much, hey?
No, the summertime is pretty easy. I mean, the deep summer, your surface ground gets really hard and dry, but what are you going to do?
Numismaniac. Let's see. Oh, man. Oliver. Yes, Oliver. That's right. Everyone's thanking each other because I know we're all supporting each other's family here. And we got to get Biggie's link in there. Now, if you like comic books and you like wrestling superstars and you like old school bangers of rap, you got to get on Immortal Biggie Shack. I've been a fan of his since the first time I seen his intro. Something about that intro gets me every time. You know, like, anyway, that's enough of me loving on Biggie Shack. Love you, man. Great channel.
There we go.
Oh, look at this. You know where that is, Shane?
Portsmouth, West Virginia?
Because that's where Biggie Shack's at.
Is that West Virginia? Or is it Ohio?
That's right. I gotta get the link. No time to waste. Sup, Biggie, says Cap'n.
Okay, I had to let him out. Now I gotta let him back in, and then I'm done. Be right back.
Yeah, my dog's the same way. So I guess searching for a link isn't the best thing to do while I'm by myself on here. So maybe I'll try talking to both. Oh, it's not working. There we go. We got Biggie's link. We're going to get that into the chat. He's almost at 1,000. Anything we can do to help the Biggie?
It's like a giant horse running around.
Yeah, your dog is massive, man. Boom, Biggie Shack. I don't know why you're not a mod, Biggie. I swear I made you a mod the last time you came through. Who knows what's up with YouTube? Boom, Biggie's a smurf. Good, yeah. General Dighole's getting in, and General Dighole always subs you back too. He returns all public subs. He is the man, and he has more Roman coins in his collection and more Nazi stuff. Like, he's metal detecting in Austria. His collection of Nazi war stuff that he found out of the ground is just damn crazy too.
See, that would be fantastic to find. Not a fan of Nazis per se, but the memorabilia would be fantastic to find.
And that's it. No one's really a fan of the Nazis, but when you're digging up a bunch of old military stuff with Swazis all over it, well, that's pretty freaking entertaining, I think. Either way.
Yeah, it's definitely something cool to come out of the ground.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, Numismaniac. Yeah. I'll keep my chat room very blue. Like that old school crappy song. Remember that one? I'm blue, Abu Di Abu Da. Anyone remember that I'm blue song?
No.
I lost 100 subs for saying that.
I was sitting there trying to figure out which song you're talking about.
Some crap. I can't remember. My brother liked it probably too much because it had like some kind of bass line in it. Yeah, Nazi artifacts are definitely cool, and I think at the same time too, they fetch really good money in the antiques market. It's just a fact. Those Maltese crosses with the dates on them, their Medal of Honor or whatever, they're worth real money. Actually, if you have one to put on eBay or anywhere.
Yeah, I would kill to be able to dig some of that.
Ice cream. That was a good idea.
Heck yeah.
I have to mix another drink here in a second. I think I just powered my first heavily vodkanated Caesar down. So
Yes, sir.
Are you drinking tonight, Shane? I forgot to ask you if you were having a drink with us here.
No, I had some earlier this evening, and then I put her down for the day.
Yeah, nice Biggie Shack. I think he got the Numismaniac, getting people back. This is good. Awesome. Ghetto currency. Oh, cracked you back. That felt good.
Heck
Yeah,
yeah.
something about getting some people in here. I'm so glad my friend Biggie came by. Love that.
I just like seeing new people and different folk. It's really kind of cool because now it gives me something to do tomorrow.
Yeah, and for me too, I watch a lot of channels and you can say something nice in the comments, but like when someone comes in your live that you enjoy watching, it's really fun to give them that shout out and tell them that they're awesome. You know, like maybe I'm just a weirdo, but I enjoy telling my friends that they're awesome.
You get that fanboy rush, right?
Oh, yeah, exactly. Woo, Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch. Oh, maybe not. Oh, don't make a mess.
I don't know if does our Marky Mark in Australia know about the Funky Bunch?
No, I don't think so. But what's his name? Mark Wahlberg is quite movie star-ish for many years. So, Hydra's gonna kick it in. Yeah, man. With time zones, a late live like this could be killer. Thanks for coming, Hydra.
Later, Hydra.
Thanks for subbing up my friends, man. That means a lot. And they all got you back. I'm pretty damn sure.
Yes, sir.
Chad, thanks for coming
Chad.
in, Chad. Yeah, man. How many does this say here? We're at 15.
That's pretty
consistent. It when we start getting to 15 and better in the middle of the night with no advertisement. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, just last minute throw it up.
Oh, yeah. I don't expect to have 60 people here like I do on a Sunday when I've advertised on Facebook. That's just unreasonable, right? Like this is late. But dude, I put 60 people. It was 64. I checked the stats. I broke 60. I can't blame myself for that. I think that between my guests being so awesome and then the good Facebook promotion with all the metal detecting groups, I think that's why like that had 200 views when it was done. And had 60 people hanging there for most of the time. I'm going to keep doing that. I'm going to try to keep doing that.
So last Sunday was crazy. I mean, I'm at work when we do it when you do your thing on Sunday, so I have to get up and move sometimes. So I do have my phone, but all I was doing the whole time was I was just dropping links. There were so many of them.
That's and it was good just of you too, because I can't like when I'm busy on the show, and yet that was the first time we did giveaway wheel.
Right.
And man, is that a stress, you know, and all of a sudden you're like, I'm just going to throw giveaway wheel in my show. And then when 60 people show up and they expect you to like, I think 50 or 40 something entered I said, put whatever in the chat, like 45 or whatever the number was.
Yeah.
Well, shit, then you got to type in all their names.
Yeah. You were busy. You were huffing it.
And then I wasn't switching the camera angles because normally like I'd be making people go big when they talk, you know, and switch it between.
Yep. I haven't shaved in a couple days.
Oh, I'm back again. Yeah, you know, and doing all that producer stuff. Well, shit, I was so trying to do the wheel that was my worst produced episode in a while. I didn't change a camera angle. I didn't pop the chats up like I should have been.
And it went over really well, though.
You know, it still worked good because it's about the people. And like I say, I'm not here to be a professional. I'm not a professional. I'm the least perfect YouTuber, you know? So I'm going to screw up. Sorry, guys. And it's benign, you know? It's not like the whole show crashed. I didn't hit the end stream button while we were talking, you know, or something like, whoops.
Yeah. What's up, Dragonfly?
Oh, no way. What?
Dragonfly digs.
No way. Where? Am I too far up in the chat? I'm not keeping up. Monica is here. Hi, Monica. Nice to see you. Another valued member of the metal detecting community. She's awesome.
There's another one for your ladies' day.
Yeah, I didn't, and that's the thing. For Valentine's Day, we want to get as many girls to come through my Sunday live show, and I'm not doing a good enough job getting the word out because I keep forgetting about everyone. I think, but and Monica has one of those really fancy PI machines, recently. You got to watch her channel. She's making wobble pops out in the desert, if you know what I mean. Wobble pops. Yeah. Not the beer kind. The kind that a PI machine goes.
Well, definitely interested in pulse induction for sure.
Yeah. That's a nice machine she picked up. For sure. And I just love watching people use them big, awesome machines too that I'm not going to buy probably.
Right.
It's totally cool. Do you have a metal detector, Numismaniac? Do you have one? I don't have any metal detecting buddies in the area, so you might be the first.
I have to.
This, Monica, is an experiment in time zones. I started earlier this week to see who would come on when we came on later and later through the night. I was supposed to start at 2 a.m. for this one, but since Shane's in the Eastern time zone, I wasn't going to make him stay up till 4 a.m.
It's 3:20 now, so I'm going to make that either way it goes.
But you would be starting at 4. That would be harder. You'd have to take a later nanny nap.
It would have worked. I could have made it work.
CJ, official gold digger. Awesome. Yeah, and 3:22. It's only one. What time is it here? Sorry, guys. 1:23. Yeah, 1:23 here, and we've been going for an hour. So, what do you say, Chad? Should we stop being or Chad? I'm talking to the chat. Anyway, Shane.
Yes, sir.
Do you think we should get some people up here?
Hey, the more the merrier. I think that would be fantastic. Have we hogged
the screen enough yet? Because I know we were hogging it a little bit.
That's okay. Yeah, I think that'd be fantastic if anybody wants to come up.
Yeah, well, now that there's more people and CJ's here, and I know lots of people like to come up, let me just season this to taste. Oh yeah, baby. There we go.
Numismaniac's got a bounty hunter tracker 4. That's good enough to go out and hang.
3 beeps. That's all you need. Beep. Bop. Beep. 3 of them. Okay, here, let's copy this and paste it on into the chat. Oh, make sure you turn off the volume on your YouTube in the background if you're coming on up. This is the part of the show where we say who wants to come up. And oh, if I could spell, come on up. There we go, guys. Links in the chat. Who wants to come chat with Marlon and Shane? We're talking metal detecting, but it doesn't have to be. We also like talking about all kinds of treasure hunting, anything. I know someone's gonna want to play with us, and I look like it's already happening, guys.
It's Marky.
Oh, I love the lag on that. He popped up and down like 3 times. That was funny. Okay, let's remove. Let's remove the banner because we were already getting people up. I'll just get rid of that. Oh, you know, sometimes using a computer. Just give me a couple sticks to rub together here.
I was watching the replay, Marky, of this last time that he did this stream, and I seen you had a very energetic little one bouncing around you.
Totally.
Yeah, I've got 4 of them little terrors.
4. Nice. Only 2.
Man, that's too many.
Oh, I've got a total of 7, but only 2 little ones.
Oh, well, yeah, well, you got a big family, Marky, then. Big family.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's...
keep us on our toes.
Did you start young? That's a question I got to ask. Did you start young, or did you have them all really close together?
Really close.
Yeah, because you don't seem that old. You don't seem like a old guy with 7 kids at all.
No. Nah. I started having them, what was I, 25-ish? was my first one.
Yeah.
And then basically one a year.
In a year after that.
Yeah.
Oh, look at
Just
that.
had fun.
Digger from Russia. He snuck on in while we were adding you in there. He says, hi, CJ Marlin. Hello, everybody.
I wish I understood
How's it
the
going,
Russian
Mark?
alphabet a little bit better.
So it has its own letters, a few of them, and then some of the letters have different sounds. So yeah, it's a tough one to wrap your head around. If you started with regular ABCD, but you know what, Shane? Just get Google Lens.
Google Lens.
Yeah, and when you open Google Lens, you hit the translate button, and whatever you point your phone at, it makes it English on the screen. That's how I read all my foreign comments. And I also go in, like, I have a Japanese friend, and I go on his live stream, and I can read what everyone's saying in Japanese. You know, even though I don't read Japanese, Google Lens reads it for you.
Man, technology is gonna rule the world, isn't it?
Yeah. That's how That's how I know they're not saying funny things about me in the chat when I'm hanging out with my Japanese buddy.
Sounds like paranoia.
And you never know, right? You never know. You're always wondering why the Asian people are laughing, right? Hey?
Yeah.
I wonder if SL over knows that. No, if we're wondering why. No,
Did
probably not.
you been out prospecting today, Marky?
Yeah, Marky.
No, I was going to go out. But I ended up getting a bit sidetracked today.
Google
But we've had 2 days of rain, so I'm hoping there's a bit more water in the creek now, so might actually be able to get out on the high banker and do a couple of pans.
Yep.
The last couple of times I went out with the gold monster, I haven't found anything except the lead shot.
It's coming though. Yeah, as long as you keep doing it, you'll find it.
That's the one.
Even SL over says she agrees the translation nowadays is awesome. I know that because she probably has to translate some English stuff too.
I was watching the computer this morning, and the comic chef down under, that guy, I think that's what his name is over there. He tripped over that brown snake, and it about jumped out at him. I about died. Them venomous boogers. I don't know if I could handle them.
Just stomp your feet; they'll stay away.
Yeah, I've normally got a shovel with me, so I can either push them away or, even though it's illegal to kill a snake over here.
Would you say it's illegal to kill a snake?
Yeah, they're apparently protected.
Protected, hey?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Everything nowadays it has to be protected. What if it's self-defense, Marky? What if it's coming right for you? You know, if the fangs are out and it's life and death.
Well, as long as I don't catch it on camera, I guess I'm good.
As long as you have your evidence. He was an asshole.
Yeah,
this is becoming an awesome chat. Look at this. We got Russia, and now CJ is talking in Chinese.
Oh wow,
that's an awesome chat. Look at that.
That's fantastic.
Titus, I got your link coming right now. Oh, and there's love in the chat. A little bit of Japanese.
I like this worldwide.
Yeah, and actually, Samurai Ken K Titus, I'll pop his link in right now. I just grabbed it. He is in Japan. He's Caucasian though, and he is teaching and volunteering at, I think, a children's hospital even. He is into all kinds of collecting, and he also gives awesome shout outs too. So that's K Titus. Anyone been to Japan? I haven't.
Never left Australia.
There you go. I one day
hope
hope to
in
visit
New Zealand, but
there we go. And Alex, you share your link there. United Treasure Hunters of Russia. Make sure you get your link in there. I think everyone already subscribed to Alex, though. He's an awesome guy.
So hey, Marky, I got a question for an Australian.
Yep.
I got a buddy that I used to video game with over there, and if I call him a Kiwi, he gets pissed off at me. What's that all about?
Yeah, Kiwi.
New Zealand.
New Zealand. Tell us the story.
Is that like the redneck from Australians, or what? How does that work?
No, It's a different country.
Oh, I know it. I got it. I know I know where it's at. But it seems to really infuriate him every time I call him a Kiwi. So I naturally call him a Kiwi all the time when I want to piss him off.
If you really wanted to piss him off, just call him a Kiwi and ask him about sheep.
I'll see him soon.
Over here.
Yeah, I just never knew where that joke originated from, but I know that I mean, sometimes the Australians take severe offense to that.
I don't know.
I think it'd be the same as a Canadian.
Yeah, I remember there were some kids out on like school exchange from New Zealand, and they loved baseball. They were playing on our baseball team, and everyone called them the Kiwis. I don't remember it being derogatory. I don't think they were mad.
Oh.
But everyone referred to the two kids from New Zealand as the Kiwis.
Yeah.
Well, they are.
There you go.
It's a national bird.
I didn't think it was bad, but it might be.
Well, no, I mean, I just know that I don't even know why, but when you call an Australian a Kiwi and refer to them as a New Zealander, it just tends to get under their skin. And you know how guys are. We poke at our buddies, so
yeah.
But he never told me why.
Well, guys, I've been a terrible host. Hold on 1 second here. I didn't scroll my window down on my computer when I started adding people to the chat, and now I have let someone sit there for an undisclosed amount of time. So without any further ado, sorry, Mr. Numismaniac. I don't know how long you were back there.
You know, I have infinite patience, and I get to assimilate some of this wonderful stuff I'm hearing, especially since I understand the Kiwis have a great haka team.
Oh, yeah? Haka? Or hockey?
He doesn't get it.
I didn't.
Haka. You never seen a New Zealand haka?
No.
Are you serious?
You got me.
Oh.
You got me. I'm a bubkin, apparently. Country bubkin.
Yeah, you check out YouTube and bring up a haka.
Yeah.
And watch. It is really cool. The Maori do it. It's quite an aggressive dance that they do, especially when they're playing football and different team sports.
Okay. I'm starting to follow you now.
Yeah. So they got a good haka team. Anyway, it's just never mind. You just when you have to explain a joke.
I thought you said hockey for 2 seconds because I'm Canadian and I hear the word hockey. You know. Totally. So, I think. What's your name, Numismaniac? Or do you mind saying it online?
Oh no, I'm Patrick. Yeah.
Patrick, yes. I know you told us before. Patrick.
My cousin's an Aussie and my wife's a Pommy.
Yeah. Oh, Pommy.
So I'm caught right in between.
Yeah, you're 20 minutes away from me though. You're in Edmonton, right?
Oh yeah.
You are so close. Do you metal detect or do you just do coins?
Yeah, I told you. Yeah, I do.
That's right. You were the one with the Tracker 4 that we were just saying, right?
That's right. Yeah.
So I have a metal detecting buddy, guys. I'm in shock.
See, now you got to go out and you got to go out and dig together.
I'm in shock.
I got my little spade, my pinpointer, and my little vest to wear so I can put all the junk in. And
well, you got to pick us apart, and I'm going to come to the city. I've never dug in the city before. You know that? Never. Only out here in my own small town. I'm going to have to come for a date.
Yeah, I've seen your videos in your town.
Yeah. And I was just starting out, so why not do your own backyard first? No,
not with my dog. That's taboo. That's poop city.
Oh, you're back. Not that kind of backyard.
I am not going back there metal detecting.
Yeah, that's how I got. That's how. But now that I've done most of all the tot lots and all that kind of stuff,
yeah,
I want to smarten up and do like the old properties because there's a few like 300-year-old houses still left standing here. And that's only 100 years old, Yeah. But there's 3 yards that could have silver as far as I'm concerned. That's what I see it as.
My buddy Alex found a freaking half-crown gold. And he he didn't even use a metal detector. He just did some scraping some soil back to add an addition to his store. And he sees a glint in the spoil. He goes over there, picks it up, and it's on a ring. He's got like 4 or 5 different old coins on there. One of them is solid gold. So what does he do? He calls the local metal detector club to come out after he finds the thing. They found all kinds of good stuff in there, and that's just down off 124th Street.
Yeah. Wow. Really?
Yep.
There you go. See, I figured the city would have been picked over by metal detectorists for years now.
They tend to go down towards the river, North Saskatchewan and in that area, and that's well picked over, including bottles and stuff. They get all kinds of stuff down there. But
oh yeah,
we have the ghost towns. We have all kinds of old places to go.
See,
sounds like a good time.
And not being a city person myself, I just don't think of those things off the top of my head. Where are the good places to go in Edmonton? I'm trying to think of just what can I. I'm also ditching out on the kids and the wife to go do the hobby. So driving an hour to metal detect, isn't an option sometimes. But exactly. I mean, you're so close. So
yeah, and my buddy Bill, he also metal detects too. We share a granddaughter together, so he's the one that actually got me into metal detecting. He actually bought me my metal detector. So, all right, let's do this. So we'll have three of us.
If anyone's still awake in an hour, our good friend Russia Digger is having a premiere. That's a good idea. I like premieres. And someone's mentioning Don Dizzle. Don Dizzle is one of the Scumbag crew. He's an awesome comic book guy. I just seen his name was floating through. Chad Fisher was bringing it up. So yeah, we like Don.
I got an offer to swap 2 weeks in Austria for Australia. I reckon I'll be up for that.
Yeah, because I know where is Jeff anyway? I thought General Dighole would be up here by now. He said he had a shower and he was ready to go.
I'll be back in 2 seconds. I've got a comic book I want to show you.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Cool.
Awesome. I'm not an expert, but I like looking. For sure.
We can all learn something.
I've seen some of the prices on comic books. It's crazy.
Value is in the eye of the beholder.
Yep. One man's junk's another man's treasure.
That's true too.
Exactly. I say it's treasure as long as you're looking for it, man. If you're hunting for it, that's your damn treasure.
Absolutely.
Let's see.
Yeah, I found a couple of tokens, but they were too worn out.
Oh, here we go. I found him. I haven't put Chad Fisher's link in the chat, and he's not blue.
All right, thanks for giving me blue spanner as well, man. Appreciate it.
Oh, no problem. It's easier if people share their own links. I'm not one of those control freaks that's like, don't you dare post in my channel and distract from my subscribers watching me. I'm the last person to say that. It's harder for me to do the show if I have to post people's links. So, but get in there, moderators. Get in there. Post them. There, I threw Chad Fisher up for you guys. Totally. He's under 100 subs. I don't know how many videos he does. Let's take a look. Oh, yeah, he's got stuff. I see some remote control car and drone stuff, too. I haven't watched enough of your channel, Chad, but I am subscribed. I definitely am.
I got you, Chad. We'll definitely watch that here in a little bit. Load one up.
Yeah. Bell's rung, too. I ring the bell on everyone I say. I ring the bell first, and I ask questions later. If they put out their next video and it's not something that I'm generally a fan of watching, I unring the bell. If their next couple videos after that piss me off, I would unsubscribe. But otherwise, I just leave it. I let it ride. Because they're nice enough to be publicly subscribed to me. I can have the courtesy to say subscribe too, right? So,
are you ready for this?
Heck yeah.
We are ready.
Brian Vaughn put out a comic book. I had to read this thing because being a Canadian, so close to the United States.
Yeah.
We stand on guard for thee.
Nice.
And it's
how old is that?
It's not too old.
Not too old.
Not too
Canadian
old.
theme.
It's the comic book is about how the United States kicked Canada's ass for our water, and we've all become what do you call them? Partisans, fighting to get our country back.
In the future, in which water becomes the most valuable commodity.
Exactly.
And Canada's just flush with water. Hey.
Oh yeah, tons. So I thought it was kind of cool to read about this.
Yeah. Oh, you know what am I doing? I'm already forgetting. Boom. Here, show it off again. Nope, show it one more time. Yeah, here we go.
That's cool.
Isn't that
It
different?
reminds me of Tank Girl, right? In Tank Girl, it's like in the future and they're trying to control the water. Not saying that it's America, but it was a corporation.
Yeah, this is definitely an adult comic. It's pretty graphic, but pretty cool stuff.
Totally.
No Captain Canada in that.
No. Hey.
Oh,
there we go. General is back. He's ready. America, America. Here we go. Oh, good. Everyone's happy in the chat still. General Dighole. He got you, Chad. There we go. Everybody's getting everyone. Pop the link in again. General Dighole's going to probably jump in from Austria.
So what's your holy grail of coin, Patrick?
Yeah, what's your
my
one?
holy grail? I collect ancients as well as mint stuff and all the Canadian and a lot of US stuff, but mostly Canadian, of course. But I guess my holy grail one is my Mark Antony.
Yeah, hey, Mark Antony. What's that?
It's Cleopatra and Mark Antony.
That's old.
We're talking over 2,000 years old. That one.
Wow,
that's isn't it?
Yeah, that was pretty old. That one. It's
by SL Oliver.
Yeah, I've just started getting into the ancients. I got a few. I've still got to identify, as you can see there, but it's a lot of fun, and it's a lot harder than the regular coin collecting. I mean, we don't have. There's good research material on it, but you have to really try to understand Latin.
Yeah.
And being able to squint and see what the little designs are. Things been around for over 2,000 years, so it's a little harder to. It's like looking at the worst grade coin and trying to figure out what it is.
Yeah,
no nickel date on those ones. Anyway.
Yeah, my guest for Sunday, Nathaniel Outdoor Adventures, just found a really old Roman coin like that, and although it had some whatever thickness to it, still you could barely make out what was on it.
Yeah,
but he has to turn everything in Switzerland to the historical societies or whatever it is.
Oh, is that right?
And then they verified it was actually Roman and however old, and then he doesn't get to keep it.
Oh, really?
I don't think he told me most of his finds he doesn't get to keep. So they go into the museum.
Well, if they determine something historical, I guess it's just like Britain.
They got big rules there. Yep, they got rules.
Yeah,
you can't just keep it all for yourself.
But I think they compensate you, right? In England, if they decide to keep your coin, like if you find a hoard or something that they keep, I think they compensate you.
They do compensate. That's absolutely correct.
Randolph, yes. This week we're doing an experiment in time zones. So we're seeing who comes on when we go off after midnight, or go on, as you could say. Randolph just coming in. Martin from Randolph Relic Recovery. I've been putting the link in the chat. Thanks for coming, SL Oliver. You got to go to work. Have a great day. Hydra Comics is saying hello to Randolph Recovery. Relic Recovery. I put my phone down somewhere dumb. There we go. Back to the chat. Yeah, look at this. Randolph, you're not blue, but we could fix that. There, now he's a moderator. And I'll share your channel for you once, but you have to do it yourself after that.
Took me so long to figure out how to copy me link and then learn how to share it when I first started.
Yeah, it's the easiest to share, I think, from a mobile phone. But it's easier on a PC to tag someone because you just type the first letter after the @ sign, when their name is up in the chat. On Android, you have to type it entirely every time. It's terrible, but I'm getting used to it.
Thank you, K. Titus. I very much appreciate that. I hope you enjoyed.
Is he got to go?
Oh, he
Oh, he's
subscribed
got
and
you. Okay, good, good.
commented
Yeah,
on a video.
Oh,
I'm just
wonderful.
distracted, so I thought I was missing someone saying goodbye.
Nah.
Here we go. I'm dropping Randolph Relic Recoveries link in the chat. He's got awesome videos. I suggest if you like seeing that kind of stuff, treasure hunting. We all love treasure hunting, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I've been subscribed to Randolph for a bit.
Me too. Yeah, he's active in the community. He's always out at the events and stuff. So, indeed. I love that. Brothers of a common mother instead of another mother. Nice one, Darren. He's still listening. Yeah. Got the arm pump, fist pumping it.
Yeah,
oh,
I'd like
and
to-
then Jason,
to-
the early riser. Or
I'd like to
maybe
get
Jason
Dime
hasn't
Bag
gone
out
to
here,
bed yet.
eh?
BC's in.
Oh, hey, what's this? Support Mike. Oh no, I definitely already have metal detecting NC. He just hit 1,000. I was at his 1,000 party for half the day today. He
Yeah.
is doing great, and he is a good friend. That's the one that he scared Alex a little bit because he's got a bunch of old bomb detonators that he metal detected, or whatever you call it. Fuses and
Ocean Life.
detonators. Alex was scared for Mike's fingers if something blew up in his hands. Later, Randolph. Thanks for coming. Randolph Relic Recovery. We got him a mention. Boom. Ocean Life. Marky, do you know Ocean Life? He's saying hi.
Great.
I've never seen
Great.
Ocean Life before.
Hey,
Who's Ocean Life?
Grant, Southern Cross.
Are you serious? How many channels does he have?
Dude.
Oh, that's 23 now because he did Lynn's Life now, I think, or something. Life with Lynn's.
I think he changed the name of it.
Oh, is that what it is?
It should come up.
Yeah, well, I'll put the link again. I've been putting the link. I've been waiting for General Dighole because he sounded like he was coming on up. Oh, yeah, and look at that. If BC, if you're coming up, Heavy Meadow says he'll put his pants on and come on up, too. He wants you to call in. Where's that link? I seen it. No, not link. There we go. Message. Yeah, Grant did change it. Cool. Ocean Life. Mud Crab Central. Let's make some chow, guys. Well, cool.
So how many different corners of the world we can fit in?
Looks like Dighole must be in your queue, Marlon.
He's not yet. Not yet. Yeah, no, not yet. Did he say he was?
It said he. Oh, I just seen him type that he was.
Yeah, it says
in,
I'm in, bro, but he ain't in, bro, because he ain't in the list. I can see there's only the 4 of us. Whoa, avocado ice cream? Oh, Grant's getting spoiled, hey? That's right. Lead by example. Hydrocomics, subscribe to Alex. Yeah, he was here, Alex. Hydrocomics is a good guy. You can subscribe back to him. That's totally fine. Yeah, try again, Mr. Dighole. It's a hard trip to get in from Austria, apparently. Oh, Jason, did you not sleep yet? Or are you just waking up in the morning? It's really early to wake up at 1:50. There we go. The man himself. He has arrived. Let's pop him up on the screen, guys. Yes.
On the screen, guys.
Hey,
How you
hey,
doing, bro? Let me turn the volume down here.
Yeah, you got to do that. Definitely got to turn your little YouTube window down. No noise allowed. Thanks for coming up, Jeff.
So it's 10 to 10. You're welcome. 10 to 10 in the morning here.
Oh, just after
In Austria.
breakfast. Right
Nice.
on.
Yeah. I've had breakfast, shave, shampoo, and shower, and I'm top of the morning.
You're ready to rock. Thanks for coming up. Definitely appreciate
You're
it.
welcome. The picture's frozen. I don't know why. Maybe let's have a look there.
It's still moving
goodness,
on.
picture's frozen.
Has chocolate chips.
Can you see me okay? Can you see movement?
Oh,
Yes, you
yeah,
can.
we can see you.
Yeah, you're
You're all
fine.
good. She needs
So
attacking.
I found
hey,
this
Jason?
week, Marlon. I got this week.
Let's get her going here. What do you got? Oh, no way.
Ooh,
That's beautiful.
it's Roman silver.
very nice.
Yeah, the shine on that. Wow.
Yeah, it's cleaned up nice. That's the other side. Look.
So it's not all hunted out, is it, Jeff? There's still
No,
more
no,
coming
no.
out of there. You're
Yeah,
still
I
getting
found,
more.
actually. There's another one, but that's really toasted. That one. There you go. But it's Roman. And I found this tiny little one, which is not cleaned yet, but that's Roman also. That's
You
a
hit a new
bronze one.
spot? What did you do? Did you go to a new spot?
Yeah, I get permissions all the time. I get new permissions. So, but the weather's been horrific here last few days. We've had snow, rain, but today, let me just show you this. Oh, I found this too. It's part of a fibula brooch. Oops. Oh, I just pulled the plug out. That's why. There you go. Part of a fibula brooch. You can tell because of that ridge down the centre there. Fibula brooches have that, but the end and the bottom piece is missing. But anyway, just
Wow,
you know,
cool.
for anybody who didn't see my coins last time, I'll do it again.
When you were on before.
So,
and what other show did you do, Jeff? You went on someone else's show. I seen you. You were on Menardo
yeah,
Rob,
if somebody
right?
comes on live, if somebody comes on live and I'm subbed, I'll go on. You know, because it's nice to interact with other metal detectorists around the world. But right, so here's my coffee table I made. Everything in the middle is Roman. Every coin in the middle is Roman.
Oh, I love it.
And I was saying, guys, this is just the coffee table. He's got a whole dinner table on top of this.
Then the ones in the circle there, they're all silver, Roman silver. And then I've got Roman artifacts here, like torques. They're like necklaces, rings, fibula brooch. They're part of a lock there, a Roman lock. More brooches, buckles, beads and stuff. Part of a gold Roman ring. Other bits of rings. And down the bottom there, I don't know if you can see that, because I've got my back to the computer. But down the bottom, that's Celtic stuff. On this side, that's the oldest piece I've got. That's a Bronze Age spear. That's about 5,500 years old.
I remember that one. Yeah.
There's two gold rings there. They're both gold, but not Roman. I believe that the small one may be Roman because I found it in a field that I was digging nothing but Roman stuff up. And then at the top here, these are all medieval silver. From 1,000 years old up until the 17th and 18th century there. Other buckles. These are matrix seals. If you don't know what matrix seals are, when they used to send letters, they would put wax on it and a stamp on it.
Yeah.
That's what they're for. Old buckles. Some pieces here, I just don't know what they are. Like this, I think it's part of a bracelet. It could well be Roman, but some stuff you just can't determine.
Yeah, it's tough to say. Exactly.
So that's the coffee table. And that's about 4 feet long.
God.
And about 2 feet
no
wide.
shortage. No shortage of good finds there.
I'm in absolute awe. I am in absolute awe. Oh my
Just
Lord,
the
that is
dinner
gorgeous.
table.
Oh yeah, and the dinner table. See now here, now Patrick, you got to see this because the dinner table is even bigger.
Yeah, this is about 5 feet long and about over 2 feet wide, 2.5 feet wide, maybe. I've got Roman pottery in there, even a hammer. These are Roman silvers here. A few Roman bits and pieces, but not all Roman. This is mainly Roman stuff here in that area.
Yes.
And then here, these are coins from the 1700s up to modern day, really. These are when I went over to the UK, because obviously I'm British. You can tell that with my Austrian accent.
Yes, of course.
These are half crowns, but they're silver, and shilling pieces and sixpences.
Wow.
The silver ones are British. The other coins, the big coins there, these are Austrian from the 1800s, early 1800s. In fact, that one is 1800. And then as we go further down, let's go down here. Then I've got rings here, bits of crosses and all bits and horse tack, stuff like that, badges. And then here, more silver coins. I've got 3 Morgan dollars in here. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah,
but
I remember you had some Morgans. That's right.
Yeah, they've all been given to me then. I've done a little bit of detecting in the States. I've been all over the States, all over north, south, east and west coast. I lived in Canada. I don't know if I told you that, Marlon. I lived in Hamilton, Ontario for a while.
Oh, in Ontario. You see,
Yeah.
Heavy Meadow says you're seriously setting the bar. And, you know, Heavy, that's why he has almost 9,000 subscribers. Because when you're pulling all this kind of stuff out of the ground, you generally get a lot of people watching. How many views did you say that one where you found the bar that you thought was gold, Jeff? The bar that turned it out to be bronze?
Well, that's this one.
Yeah.
That's that.
He thought he found a gold bar. How many views did you get for that bar?
750,000, I think it was. No, that was Hillary Clinton's video. But getting on that way, it's or getting on for 750,000.
Yeah,
but
like that.
Let me tell you the story about that.
Crazy.
I had an American guy with me who lives in Holland, and he's known. There's been things written about him to be, I don't know, a conspiracy theorist. He built a boat out of ice lolly sticks, a full-size boat, this guy, and he sailed it across the Atlantic, I believe. And when he got to the other end, he said he'd been attacked by a UFO, an underwater UFO. That's what he said. And somebody discredited it. They'd got some proof or something. So anyway, this guy was with me and we separated. He was doing his metal detecting. And I came across this. I got this beautiful signal. Now, my eyesight's not great. And I was filming, and I could see this on the video after. Okay, I can't tell you this was happening as I was doing it because I didn't know. But when I looked at the video after, what I'd done is I'd turned the plug over onto that, and then went with my pinpointer and pulled that out. So obviously that was on the surface, but it was in the grass, and I didn't see it. Of course, a lot of people were cussing me, saying I'm cheating, I'm lying, and I didn't. It was the truth. You know, I actually never saw it, but then I pulled it out from under the plug, thinking it was out of the earth, and people were cussing me, and it was shiny. It was shiny, so it couldn't have been there more than a few hours. So I figured this American guy dropped it just to wind me up. You know, and because he was telling me, oh, that's gold. That's definitely gold, that is. And I was going crazy, thinking it was gold. So I put the video up as gold. Then I went and had it tested, and it turned out to be brass. So, so here's some other stuff. I clean everything up in a tumbler. These are buttons at the top from all ages. This is horse tag, dog tags, not military dog tags, but literally from dogs. Yeah, medals, jewelry, thimbles, trade weights, buckles, and then I need another table because I'm finding more stuff. And here's the Nazi stuff. Okay, so put that on the table where it's a bit lighter. So here's the Nazi stuff. I recently found this. That's got the swastika in the middle. This is called a Mutterkreuz. So you've got 3 types. I don't know if you can see on that bottom corner there, it's just got a slight gold tint on it. So this was a golden one. There were 3 types of gold, silver and bronze. If you had 4 kids, you got a bronze one. If you had 6 or more, you got a silver one. If you had 8 or more, you got a gold one. So that poor lady had 8 kids that had this. So she was presented that.
They needed more soldiers. More soldiers, right? That's right.
Yeah. Yeah. Fodder for the party. That's a Nazi party badge. These are badges. I don't know how clear you can, but they've got swastikas on and the eagle there. That's a Hitler Youth badge with a swastika in the middle.
Yeah.
I don't know what this one is, but it's got the helmet there with the swastika in the middle. I don't know if you can see that.
Oh, yeah, another one there, hey? Must be for something.
This one's a May Day badge with a swastika on it. Celebrate it there. That's the right way. You can see the eagle at the bottom and the swastika. And then there's a sword with a swastika on there. And then coins, silver coins with swastikas on. Other coins with swastikas on, other bits and pieces that's Nazi stuff. So I need,
crazy.
But yeah, talking about crazy, look at the weather here. It's
what do you got?
50 plus today here in Austria. Now you won't think that. You think in Austria would have 10 feet of snow, but here's the weather.
Oh wow!
Look at that.
Oh my God!
Oh no! Wait here. I'm like staring at this tiny box. You got grass still.
Right? Yeah. There. Can you see now?
Yeah. Hey guys, we're checking out the general's backyard here. He's got a koi pond. I seen it.
Swimming pool. And right underneath me is a barbecue area. So if anybody comes, they will get looked after.
Well, yeah. Now that I see you have a pool, I'm coming. Right on.
When in February, you won't like swimming in it in February.
Hey, we're Canadian. It don't matter.
Yeah.
You realize the strength of this.
Although I do have a bit of a stupid question.
Go ahead, Marky. Go ahead.
Is there any special solution to clean up coins at all?
Yeah. Do you want me to show you? I'll just take you down the cellar and into my workshop. Now, you was talking about machines earlier on, Marlon. I had 8 machines.
8 of them.
I'm also a scuba diver, so I do underwater metal detecting.
Oh yeah.
So I've got the Ace 350 there. I've got the Equinox 800. My Deus is in the car. I've got an underwater metal detector at a shop being repaired at the moment. I've got one of the small underwater metal detectors. Now, what I do, Marky, I've got one of these, look, a tumbler. It's difficult to hold this. I've got a tumbler there. Can you see that? And I've got ball bearings, stainless steel ball bearings. I put my stuff in there, and I bought a huge box of this. It's like powder, citric acid, but it's in powder form. Looks like sugar. Okay, so I put just a touch like that in.
Totally, just a little bit.
Yeah, and then 2 or 3 drops of washing up liquid. Put them in there and put them on the tumbler, and I leave them generally between 3 and 4 hours, and they're pretty clean. But you need a tumbler.
I found these coins, or I think they're coins or tokens, but they're pretty far gone. But I don't know how to clean them.
What they're made of? Bronze, copper.
Yeah, copper.
Yeah, well, that's the best way. Get a tumbler.
Yeah, I'm just don't know what they are because they're pretty far gone, but they're still filthy.
I'll have a look. Okay, you can show me now because I've got the camera
Are you ready? Here.
Yeah.
Yeah, like pennies.
Yeah. Yeah, found them on the Goldfield.
Yeah, the other. Excuse me. Let me just get a drink a minute. I'm coughing it. Got a cough.
Oh, yeah, no worries. Yeah, Marky, that looks like an old copper. That definitely looks like an old one. It's big too. It's thick.
I don't know what they are. Yeah.
Big and thick. That's the way we like them, right? Yeah. But yeah,
I found them both together.
That looks like one of those big old pennies, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm thinking they're pennies or tokens or something like that.
Yeah, while he's getting a drink, do you notice that the second that he starts talking, you end up in awe and you go completely silent and you have nothing to say? You just want to keep watching more.
Yeah.
Anyway,
yeah, no, he's got that
no
awesome
arguments
collection.
there at all.
Here, where is it? Jason sent me this one, but maybe it's like one of these. Make myself solo.
yeah. Oh, that's nice. That's an English penny.
Yeah, it's one of these big pennies. That's what it kind of looks like, the size you got there.
Oh, that's Queen Lizzie. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that Georgie?
That's George.
Yeah. Oh, it's not. It's not Queen Lizzie. It's George V, is it?
Yeah.
Jason sent me this one. It's just a 1937, which is damn pretty old for me anyway.
George V, anyway.
Yeah, 5th. I think that's right, or 6th.
I used to spend them when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I used to spend farthings when I was a kid.
Thanks for the coin, Jason.
But the other way you can clean them up, Mark, is it depends. A lot of Americans go crazy at me because I clean all my coins up, because Americans are really fussy about the coins. When they find a coin, they put it in a little container. They don't touch it with the fingers. And they're absolutely correct. If you want to keep the value, that's correct. That's what you should do.
Yeah.
I don't sell anything, and I want my stuff to look the way it did when people was using it.
Exactly.
So I clean it up for my own benefit. What's the point of having a bunch of coins that I can't recognise?
Yeah.
Because some of them are just so crudded up with crud and shit on them.
Yep.
So I clean them up, and then I can see detail on them. You know, but all right, I've lost the value. So what? I'm not selling it anyway.
And that's based on coin grading, right?
Yeah. As a numismatist, I got to jump in here. He's absolutely correct.
He's the coin man.
Non-dug coins shouldn't be cleaned. They shouldn't be, because they do lose their value. But I mean, if you're metal detecting and you find a coin that's all crudded up and nothing, or it's in poor shape, there's nothing wrong with putting it into one of your cleaners to get them cleaned up. There's nothing wrong with that at all, because I've only started metal detecting, and that's this is my very first. I'll very quickly look at you here. This is what I found on my very first metal detecting sortie right there.
Oh, really?
Right.
Awesome.
I'd never gone metal detecting before. Well, I'm not going to put those damn things in an album. I'm going to get them cleaned.
Yeah.
You know.
Exactly. Yeah. You don't display a bunch of muddy, dirty coins. I think with silver, the idea is rubbing it or not rubbing it. Right? Isn't that what it comes down to with a silver coin?
Well,
because rubbing the dirt puts all those micro scratches, and then the coin grading guys get mad at you.
Yeah, you have people out there that can properly do it for you, and you won't lose your value. Whereas if you do it improperly, you're going to lose it. You know.
But I've actually started doing that now, cleaning them properly.
Yeah,
what about ultrasonic cleaning? I've seen some guys got ultrasonic cleaners for Christmas.
Don't do that. I found a beautiful big Roman cisterns once, and it got quite a lot of detail on it, but I just wanted to make it normal. I put it in one of those machines, and it fell to pieces, literally.
Really?
And I can't even recognise the coin now. I can recognise it when I put it in. It was Adrian, Emperor Adrian. And when it came out, it was a piece of shit.
Oh, that's a crime. You know, one of the
Cistercius. I've heard Chill Bill say that.
Cisterces.
Because it has the sisters on the coin, right? Is that why?
No, it's got nothing to do with sisters. That's just the name of the coin.
I thought it was something to do with some Roman
No.
gods or something. Sisters, the two sisters were on the coin. Maybe
Okay.
I'm crazy.
The ones at the top there, the big ones, you can't see that one. That is the most beautiful coin I've ever found.
Yeah.
The detail's perfect, and I never cleaned it up because the detail was perfect. But they're sisters, the big ones.
Cool.
They're sisters. It's a shame you can't see that one, but I can't open the thing up to show you. It's absolutely stunning.
Yeah.
I think it's worth a few $100s.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Classical numismatics, people really like to handle the coins. They're not afraid to put their fingers on them and actually get the feel of that 2,000-year-old coin in your hand and try to get the details out of them. Is that not correct?
I'd want to.
I always touch my coins. You've
Exactly.
got to touch them, pick them up.
Yeah, everyone that I've ever talked to, they get ancient coins. They like to hold the coins. They like to look at them and feel them. And really, if you don't work them a little bit, it's really hard to see the details on them to try to figure out what they are.
I don't know if I told. So, what's your name? The guy who's just talking.
I'm Patrick.
Patrick. I live right on top of a Roman city called Carnuntum, C-A-R, November uniform November, Tango uniform Mike, Carnuntum. And if you check that out, there's a few documentaries on it. There's so much stuff being found here, but the actual area itself is verboten. You can't detect there, and I don't. I live in a little village, and I've got lots of permissions around here.
Oh, good.
And I found on one field, I found over 400 coins.
Wow,
I've given quite a. I go there odd occasion, and I find the odd one now. I've really worked it out, but every time they come and plough it. But you don't plough deep, only 10 centimeters, which is about that much.
Right.
Yeah.
6 or 7 inches. And he won't go any deeper than that. But every time he does go, the odd one comes up. I found rings and all sorts of stuff on there. And some of them I don't have to clean up. It's pretty good soil up there.
Yeah. Hey.
And there's not much... fertilizer in it. It's fertilizer that screw coins up.
I've heard that before. Hey, it's quite.
Yeah.
What do you call it? Maybe not acidic, but alkaline. Whatever it is. Breaks it down.
I found one. I don't know if I told you, Marlon. I found one gold coin. I only ever found one gold coin here, and it was dated 1636. It was a gold ducat, very thin.
Ducat. Ducat?
Sorry, a ducat, yeah, a ducat. D-U-C-A-T, I think it's spelled.
Ducat.
1636, and I gave that away to somebody.
That's pretty old, 1636.
Yeah.
400 freaking years, right? So
yeah,
that's awesome.
And that's not to be mistaken for the Cardassian ducat.
Exactly.
I detected Roswell last year. I've been all over the States. I love the States. I love coming there. I've entertained a few people from the States here and gone metal detecting. Marlon's going to come over when he gets a chance.
I will definitely tour the world metal detecting one day here. I'm going to start.
I was detecting Roswell this time last year.
That's pretty cool. So Heavy Meadows asking who is stacking, and I believe he refers to who's collecting silver. Does anyone here hoard up the silver?
Well, yeah, of course.
Shane does. I only recently bought my first couple silver rounds, so I'm new to stacking myself.
I just collect I get my hands on as many old silver coins as possible. Yeah, I put the ones that I get wherever I go in my safe, and I guess you could say I'm stacking them because I'm going to get as many as humanly possible.
Yeah, there you go. It is stacking, keeping them. Yep. And also there's stacking challenges. You watch some of these like Will's Treasures, and they challenge you to spend $10 a week on a deal. You got to shop around and you got to find a cheap silver deal for $10, right? And things like that to get your collection and your stack growing, right? To challenge yourself.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty common there.
Yeah.
But I have things called kids. And you know what kids do, right?
Yeah,
exactly.
get a Canadian maple leaf once a month or whenever you can afford it.
Exactly.
Just let them build up. I mean, you do that every month. You got 12 in a year. It'll eventually get there, and when you can afford it, then you can add a little bit more to it.
Exactly. Yeah, because you could get half-ounce intervals. I believe you can buy half-ounce rounds.
Yeah, don't go too low though, because the premiums start getting a little high. I think the best thing for you to get as a newbie, stick with the Canadian maple leafs or even the American silver eagles. That size is perfect. They're also easily recognizable, and you're not going to have people questioning like bars whether they may have to test them and whatnot. You don't want that. You look at a proper coin and that they can recognize it's recognized all around the world. You're not going to have any issues with it. So that's the best ones to get.
I got a couple of these. They were for giveaways. That's the eagle I think you're talking about, silver eagle. Yeah. And these are 1/2.
Oh, that's the halfie. Yeah.
Yeah. Little halves. And
these are, I'm going to go, buddy. Sorry to cut you short.
Oh, no, you're not cutting us short. Thank you for coming on, Jeff. I really appreciate it. You dazzle us every time.
No, it's always good to be on this channel. I enjoy it.
I'm absolutely humbled by you, sir. I mean, I love displays as well as the coins, and you are just amazing. Thank you very much for sharing.
I've been doing it a while.
For sure. And I do appreciate he's a pro for years. Yep.
I appreciate the fact that where you're living, an American Civil War buckle or Civil War coin from that area is as important to you as what a Roman coin is to me. And I appreciate that. It's history. I follow JFK. I go to Dallas regularly I'm not able to go this year because of the COVID.
Yeah.
But I've actually been metal detecting, just while I'm thinking about it, with Lee Harvey Oswald's girlfriend as well.
Yeah.
So I follow that history, which is only 55 years old, So
exactly.
History's history,
Hey, Jeff, you see that right there? Heavy Meadow Detective. He's your newest sub, your newest fan, Heavy Meadow.
Okay. Is that the new Masters?
No, that is...
Somebody in chat.
Patrick is next to you. Heavy Meadow's just in the crowd there.
I'll back.
Okay, I'll double check when I get back onto the
and
YouTube.
Patrick, I have General Dighole's. He's in one of my previous live streams. I have his what do you call it? URL in the description.
Right.
And it's
Definitely
in the chat
want
here.
To have that one.
Ask me anytime too, and I'll hook you up. But you can check out his stuff. He's got to go. Thanks for coming, Jeff.
Thank you.
That was awesome.
Sleep good. I will have contact with you next time you come on. I'll be on again, buddy.
Okay.
For sure.
And the guy in Aussie, Marky. And you want to do a 2-week swap, because that's a dream of mine, either in Australia or in the States. If somebody wants to take me gold prospecting, I'd love that. And I'll do a swap with you. You can come here. I'll pick you up at the airport. I'll drop you back. I'll feed you. Awesome. So it's only going to cost you your airfare, and I'll do a swap with you. You can do the same for me.
I know, and you're going to get Lou. Indiana Tones is going to come out to hang out even. I know.
Yeah. He's been coming. A couple of years ago.
They live in Golden Triangle.
The world's best metal detecting competition, but it's all fell apart because of COVID.
Yeah, exactly. Here, I just put Joe's link in the chat. Russia was asking for it. So, guys, we're going to shut her down soon because Alex has a premiere coming up in 13 minutes, and we've been going for over 2 hours. Who can believe it? 2 hours.
It's been awesome, man. Awesome.
Here's what it says. So I'm going to start kicking people out.
Take care,
Jeff,
fellas.
thanks for coming.
Okay, take care.
Nice to meet you, Jeff.
Bye bye. Bye bye.
See you, Jeff. Thanks for coming.
You're welcome.
Awesome to have you.
Ciao.
And we'll have you again, sir.
Frozen.
Patrick,
Yes, sir.
thanks for coming on my stream. I know it's not the first time.
Anytime, man. I love it.
It's always nice to have a local type Alberta Canadian like myself stopping in. And especially someone who loves treasure as much as
we'll get together pretty soon.
Oh, for sure. Once the thaw comes, for sure.
All right,
hey,
buddy.
Patrick, I'm going to kick you. Thanks for coming. Boom. Marky. I don't know how my computer got in here. Look, late night Hangout's getting in here. What the heck, late night Hangout? Okay, Marky, you're awesome. Best of luck finding that next nugget, buddy.
See you, Marky.
Best of luck. Everyone get Marky on the subs. And oh yeah, let's put Alex's link in the chat. Let's get Alex's link so we can get to his premiere, and then we'll all go to bed after. But Marky, I'm going to give you the boot, okay?
Yep.
Just for the interest of time. Thanks for coming, sir. That was awesome. Marky is an awesome guy.
Fantastic group.
You know, to meet all these friends. Hey, Shane, who thought? Who thought? Metal detecting. You pick up a fucking metal detector. You get yourself a goddamn camera. And next thing you know, boom, you got more friends than you ever had. Like ever before. You know? It's Alex from Russia. Here, let's leave Shane. Give us a little outspiel. You say bye to everyone, and I'm going to put Alex's link in the chat, okay?
Right on. Hydra. I've got you subbed. I've been watching you. Meadow, I'm coming to see you at some point, bro. Joe 47771, how are you doing, sir? I don't know if you've got a channel or not, but I will definitely check it out.
He does. I put his link in just now. His link.
Sweet.
Yeah, and scroll up a bit.
I'll get it. I'll find it. I'll go back in the replay and find it.
Exactly.
Jason,
Joe's good.
I dig you, bro. Had a great time. And I'm pretty sure the Russian digger, I'm pretty sure I got him as is.
Oh, yeah, you got Alex. I'm just trying to he's at the very bottom. Since it's Russian, it's hard to search.
Yeah, I know that
He's added all those nice things to his name in English. It's still a total jerk about it to find him. Here it comes. I'm getting the link right now. Oh, man, I left my own live here. Oh, that's funny. I'll be back.
That's hilarious. And that gold prospecting out bush with Marky. You're definitely a pretty stand-up guy. I got a kick out of watching your kids climb all over you the last time I saw you. I can't wait to watch some more of your stuff.
Well, I spelled premiere as perimeter, but sorry, guys.
Perimeter.
Here's Alex's channel. That's not
is
the link to his premiere, but that's just the straight-up link to his channel.
I'm going to bet. Oh, not a guru digger. That's not the one that I got.
Yeah, that is Alex from Russia.
Huh. There it is. 4:30 a.m. coming up.
Coming on up, guys.
I'll just bring it up so that way I don't lose it.
That gives me exactly enough time to stop, and we'll make it to his premiere, hopefully. Everyone needs a Russian in their life. That's right. And I've got some right here. Alex, did you see what I'm drinking today? I'm drinking Russian Standard. And it's got a seal of approval. She came from Russia. Oh, it's not going to focus for me. But anyway, I'm drinking imported Russian vodka right from the motherland. Motherland. Okay, guys. I'm going to give Shane the boot. I'm going to leave it on the outro video. And I'm heading over to the party on Alex's premiere.
Already there.
Cool. Thanks, guys.
Bro.
Jason, you rock. Shane, you rock. Everyone in the chat rocks. I'm not going to go through and shout out everyone's name in the end, just in the interest of time. But I've been loving you guys the whole time. Every one of you is awesome. And the live chat will be replayed. So anyone else watching the replay, sub up all the channels. We put the links in there. You hit everyone and you add them to your family. That's a recommendation right from Ohio River and MAER Videos. Signing out. We're going to do it. Let's go to the outro video, my friends. And I'm going to leave you on that. It has a positive message. I understand if you guys bail because Alex is coming on soon. See you next time.